Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Tarot, and today's pick a card reading is going to be looking at your person's current thoughts versus their current feelings about their connection with you. So if you're new to pick a card readings, I'll quickly explain how they work. We have 3 piles here, pile 1 with the rose quartz, pile 2 with the amethyst, and pile 3 with the blue lace agate, I believe. I might be saying that wrong. If you need to pause the video to decide which stone you feel most drawn to, go right ahead, and then go down to the description to find your timestamp, and then we will get into your reading. Hey there, pile 1. If you guys chose the little tumbled rose quartz stone, this is your reading. So we're going to start out with what your person is thinking about this connection. So pile 1's person, what are they thinking about this connection? Okay, we had 1 fly out. We have the 8 of Wands. What is pile 1's person thinking about their connection? We have the 8 of Cups, 2 8s. That's interesting. Okay, had a bunch pop out, so I'm going to reshuffle. What is pile 1's person currently thinking about pile 1? Okay, we had 2 fly out, so we have the Star in reverse and the World in reverse. And then on the back of the deck, we have the 4 of Cups. Okay, and then I'm going to shuffle a couple oracles just so I can be totally sure. So, what is pile 1's person thinking about this connection? Okay, so we have forgiving and learning and separation. I'm going to move this one to the other side. Pile 1's person, what are they thinking? We have happiness. Pile 1's person thinking about this connection. This pile 1's person. 1 card, please. This pile 1's person. Okay, we had the Angel of Love, and I do just want to mention I was shuffling and this angel popped out, or this card popped out, not this angel, and I put it back because it popped out with a bunch of cards and it popped out again. So definitely a message meant for you guys. Let me get 1 more card. What is pile 1's person thinking about this connection? And we have material harvest. Okay. And then on the back of this deck, we do have movement, choices, and decisions. So, pile 1. Your person is definitely thinking about this connection in a very interesting way. With the 8 of Wands here, I do feel like they are wanting to seek some kind of action or change within this connection. I do feel like if this is a well-established connection, they have a desire to move beyond past events and what happened there. If this is a connection where they are with someone else, if this is a third-party situation, I do see that they have the desire to leave that behind. And for some of you, this could just be moving forwards from some emotional difficulties. I do feel like the Star, when it's in reverse, can often talk about either 1, losing hope, or 2, what's the word? Not losing hope, but thinking in almost delusionally about a connection. And I maybe not, I don't mean delusionally. I think I mean they're thinking very, they might overthink this connection a lot and have trouble determining what is real and what is not. I do feel like your person is definitely in this, this happiness card here says that I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. And I do feel like this person is really trying to find their way in life. And I feel like they are really trying to determine if you are what they want, like the right path for them. Or I feel like this talks about how happy your connection makes them. The fact that we have the angel of love here, I do feel like they think of you as someone very loving, very sweet, very kind. You're very delicate with their heart, and I think they appreciate that. It's very possible that they have a very disillusioned idea of what love and romance might be because of their past. But I do see that, you know, they are afraid of change. With this Four of Cups here in the World in reverse, they are afraid to close out a new cycle. And so it's kind of interesting because there is this kind of juxtaposition of, I want to move forward, I want to start something new, I want to take action, but I'm really afraid to change and I'm not ready to move forward. I do feel like with this material harvest card here, it's possible that your person is really focused on financial success right now. And, you know, maybe this person is afraid of, if you guys are in separation, which is likely for a lot of you because we do have the separation card here, I feel like this person is maybe hesitant to come back because they are not sure if you will forgive them. I do feel like they have created a lot of fear about this connection because we do have, you know, this Star in reverse and this Four of Cups. I just feel like they're really trying to process their emotions and understand how they truly feel about this connection. Because with this angel of love here, I do feel like they see you as someone very, very special. And I do see that they want to, they hope that you'll forgive them if they did anything wrong. They hope that they will learn more from their past mistakes. And I do think overall that this person sees a lot of happiness in you, and they're really just trying to figure themselves out right now because they're thinking about some kind of movement. You know, the fact that we have so many eights here, like that's pretty intense, but we have this Four of Cups on the back. And so I do feel like maybe they're having trouble finding the way out of their current situation. I feel like they're over whatever is going on in their life right now, whether it be a third party, whether it just be, you know, you guys are in separation, whatever the case might be. They are kind of waiting. They're ready for change, but they maybe are having trouble seeing the correct path out because it's possible that maybe they're not very happy right now. And if you guys are in separation, it is possible that they are having a harder time truly understanding where this connection is headed and what's going on. So let's go ahead and look at your other cards for their feelings. So we're gonna reshuffle, and then I have a different deck for what they are feeling. Which, of course, picking up all these cards is a little difficult with my nails. Okay. So let's get into what they are currently feeling for you. So, what does pile one, oh my gosh. What does pile one's person, how does pile one's person truly feel about this connection? Okay, we just had a bunch fall out, but I do feel like they are relevant. So we do have the Nine of Wands, we have the King of Cups, the Four of Wands. How is pile one's person feeling about this connection? Okay, and then we have Temperance and the Five of Cups. Let's get some more oracles out. So how is pile one's person feeling about this connection? We have past life relationship, and we have separation again on the back of the deck. Let's see. How is pile one's person feeling about this connection? How is pile one's person? Okay, we have rest and rejuvenation and attachment. One more card. How is pile one's person feeling about this connection? Okay. And we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Okay, so yeah, for a lot of you, this is definitely going to be a situation where you guys are in separation, you know, with the loneliness card here and the separation, and also the Five of Cups on the back of the deck. There is a clear, you know, vibe of this person really missing you. I do feel like this person refuses to give up their feelings for you. The fact that we have the King of Cups and the Nine of Wands, you know, the Nine of Wands is a lot about endurance, and the King of Cups tends to keep their feelings really hidden. And what's interesting is that we once again have a big balance of fire and water. We had that in the last pile, but we did have the Star, which is Aquarius, and we did have the World, which can represent the fixed signs. So I know Taurus and Leo are fixed signs, but I can't remember the others right now. We do have Sagittarius here with Temperance, and then the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the air sign, and the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, represented here. This person does feel very sad about what has happened in this connection. I do feel like they're disappointed by this separation, even if they were the one that created it. They do feel an attachment to you, and I feel like they might be lonely because nobody really compares to your connection. I feel like they don't see the point in starting something with someone else. I do feel like they are really trying to use this separation to work on themselves and build themselves up, because with this Four of Wands here, I do see that they think that this connection can be very harmonious. They feel a very strong attachment to you, one that maybe makes them feel uncomfortable, and that could very possibly be because there is a past life relationship, and the Four of Wands is often associated with twin flames. So, and I believe Temperance is sometimes too. So if you believe in that sort of thing, you know, take what resonates. But of course, you know, not every single person reading this you'll know if it is or not, essentially. But with Temperance here, I always see Temperance as a card that represents angels and spirit guides. And I do believe that this is all about the fact that your connection is divinely guided, but also the fact that you're going to need to be patient with this person if you want to see this separation end, because they are, you know, currently resting. They might be working on some codependency issues, some attachment issues. They're really working on improving themselves right now, but they definitely still feel that attachment. They have really strong feelings for you with this Wands, and like passion and romantic feelings for sure, like are both present, and they do miss you. Like, it's very clear, you know, they still feel attached to you. They feel lonely. They recognize that this is a past life relationship, and even if it's not like, even if they don't believe in that sort of thing, then it could just be that, you know, they feel such a bond with you that they don't necessarily feel with other people. It's like you could not talk to this person for months, and then you talk to them once, and it's like you guys just pick up where you left off, essentially. So let's get into your channeled messages and see what your person would say to you if they could, because I'm definitely getting the vibe for a lot of you that this person, you are in separation with this person, so you're probably not talking to them. And I got one message stuck in my charm board that I can't seem to get out. Oh no. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to do the reading without it because I'm not gonna spend 20 minutes trying to get that out. So, okay, what would pile one's person say to pile one? Okay, that was way too many. What would pile one's person say to pile one? Okay. I've hidden how deep my feelings really are. And yeah, the King of Cups is all about those deep, deep feelings that you don't necessarily share, that you might keep to yourself. We have, I see you in my dreams. So it's possible for a lot of you, you connect in the 5D. I hope our paths cross again someday. So that's more indication of that separation. And also, we did have that card that happiness is assurance that I am on the right path. And we did have those movement cards with the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. So that really goes to show that like this person is trying to find their path right now. And I feel like they're really hoping that path leads to you. And I don't have room for love right now, which would make sense with the loneliness and the rest and the separation. They're really trying to work on themselves. And I feel like whatever happened here, this person is really trying to process this so that they don't make a similar mistake in the future. I get so lost in your eyes. So I do think that they have a very... I feel like they find your eyes very beautiful. They find you very beautiful. And then on the back of the deck, we have you are my everything. And so I feel like that really checks out here because they do see you as someone very, very special and someone that they really could see themselves getting along with. So let's do a couple charms really quick. And hopefully I can get that channeled message out of the box. I feel like if it's stuck here, it must be meant for you guys, right? Oh my gosh, it's really stuck in there. Okay. And we have I'm still healing that was stuck in my charm board. So rest and rejuvenation really confirms that and that separation. So yeah, let's look at your charms now. So pile one person. Okay, so we do have the star here, which always represents, we did have that star before. This person still has hopes for this connection, that things will turn out well in both of your favors. We have the seahorse here, which is all about having patience, still holding that passion for you, but, you know, keeping their distance and trying to have patience with everything going on. And then we have the bottle with the green inside, which always to me reminds me of bottling up emotions. So it's very possible we did have that card of I've hidden how deep my feelings are for you. And so I do see that as a another confirmation that this person has not really let you in on how deep these feelings really are. And then we have a euro, which is like it's a 50-cent piece, I believe, and the year is 2002. So, you know, you guys could live in Europe. Europe could have a special connection, or the number 5, or 2002 could have some kind of significance for you. And oh shoot, I just knocked over a bunch of cards. We do have the door here, and, you know, this always makes me think of when one door closes, another opens, and I do feel like this person hopes for change, a new beginning, something new within this connection, a revitalization. And with this key here, it almost kind of makes me think like you hold the key to this person's heart, you hold the key to this person following the right path. We have the teacup here, so this always makes me think of there might be some interesting tea about this person, or some interesting news that someone may want to tell you about them. When I get the tea charm though, I don't think of them saying it directly. I think of it as like someone else telling you something about this person. And then we have the butterfly here. So once again, your person is trying to grow, trying to transform, trying to become a better person. And I do see them wanting the connection to transform as well. Then we have a 0 here. I don't think I'm seeing any other numbers. In terms of letters, we have J, A, P, Q, and we have the 4 of Swords here. Oh my gosh, I accidentally knock these down with my fingers and it makes me jump every time. We do have this 4 of Swords here, which is about healing, and we actually had that was the channel message that was stuck in the board saying I'm still healing. So that's a really big theme here. With this green here, you are in this person's heart space, whether they're open about it or not. And they do have a desire to communicate with you. This kind of makes me think of both the throat chakra and the third eye chakra. So they could be getting spiritual downloads about your connection. And then we have this yellow one. So that makes me think of like the solar plexus chakra. And so I do feel like they think about you a lot. They think about this connection and how they can get there. And with the elephant, that often talks about someone who is wise or is becoming wise. They are gentle and kind. And I always think of this as someone who is going to succeed in stampeding any obstacles in their path, but it might take some time to get there. So that is all I have for you guys, pile 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, all of that information is down below. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards and charms. If you like this video, definitely go ahead and subscribe and like, and let me know down in the comments how it resonated. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day or night, whatever it is, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye. Hey there, pile 2. If you guys chose the tumbled amethyst, this is your reading, and I already laid out what your person is currently thinking about your connection. So this is definitely very, very promising. This person sees you as someone very nurturing, very stable. I feel like they see you as someone very beautiful. They think that you are just abundant. You have all your stuff together. You are somewhat independent, but I do feel like they are very impressed by you. They see you as royalty here, and this King of Wands can either represent you or your person. I kind of see it as a double meaning. I do feel like this person wants to communicate and also wants to take charge in this connection, especially since we have the express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I do feel like this person wants to be the one to make moves. They want to kind of rush in and wow you with their humor or their leadership abilities, or just their abilities to take charge. I do feel like this person holds a lot of passion for you. They see you as someone very beautiful, someone that they could really build a consistent and happy future with. With this Nine of Cups here, I do feel like part of the reason, the Eight of Swords is all about anxiety. And I think this person maybe wonders if you're happy on your own and you don't want them, or they worry that you don't need them, or something of that nature. But I do feel like they think of you as like a wish come true. With this contract here, that definitely represents the fact that we have 2 blindfolds here is really interesting. And the moon. So I do feel like this person maybe has no idea how you feel about them or what you think of them. I feel like this person maybe gets a little nervous when they're around you, and so they have a hard time picking up on cues that you might like them, because they're too busy being focused on themselves and worried about are they doing the right things? Are they saying the right things? I feel like they second guess a lot of what they say and do when they're around you. But yeah, I do feel like this person is holding back for whatever reason. It could be because they might be in some kind of commitment with someone else, but only take that if it resonates. I really only feel like that is the case for us liver of you. And for others, I think that it's just they are afraid of moving this connection forward, or maybe afraid of putting themselves out there. But I feel like you also embody some of these King of Wands qualities. And so they might worry like that you are so confident and like fierce almost. They may be worried that they can't match up. I feel like this person doesn't know what the future of this connection is, and I do feel like they are very hopeful that it's going somewhere good. The fact that we have the calling in your soulmate here, I do feel like this person holds very deep feelings for you, and they often think about what the potential future of you both could be. I feel like this person really thinks about a lot, just like kind of taking charge. If you see how the King of Wands is looking at the Queen of Pentacles, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, which I'm really picking is you, or like picking up on that it's you, the person watching. And of course, gender doesn't matter. They are like watching you kind of in your own space, in your own energy, focusing on yourself, really building yourself up, and you know, just trying to make the life that, trying to manifest the life that you want, and, you know, just living your best life. And I feel like this person really wants to figure out how they can be a part of it. And I do think they just overthink things a lot and are very fearful. And I think the fact that they don't have, I kind of get the idea that this person doesn't really like to take risks very often. Unless they know that it's going to most likely turn out in their favor. And so I feel like they are afraid of putting themselves out there and maybe getting rejected and then feeling burned by that. There is there is Libra energy here with this scale here, and more air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I literally just said it and then I forgot it, but I do think that they worry if they're good enough. They second guess everything that they're doing a lot, but they do have this desire to come forward and speak their truth. And I think too, with this Queen of Pentacles, you might be very fit and healthy, or just kind of prioritize your health. And I do feel like this person wants to do that as well, so that they can really feel like that's one way where they want to kind of match your level, so to speak. And then other signs, we have Pisces here, and more water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, a little bit of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And with this Queen, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we've basically got the whole board here. The biggest sign emphasized is the moon here with Pisces. So let's go ahead and look at their current feelings for you. We will be using a different deck for that. Just give me a second to switch out the cards. It's a little more difficult with these nails. It's like hard to pick things up when they're on a flat surface, but okay. So pile two's person, how do they feel about pile two? What are their true feelings for pile two? Okay. We have the King of Wands again. That's very interesting. Feelings about this connection. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. we have the Two of Pentacles. And then on the back of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. So that is interesting because we had the Queen in the earlier pile, but I'm going to shuffle a couple more oracles here just so we can get a better idea. Okay, what does pile 2 feel? Pile 2's person feel for pile 2. Okay, so we have playfulness and attraction. And we also, once again, have express your love on the back of the deck. I don't know if I held that up to the camera. So that is definitely being emphasized here. So what is pile 2? This person feeling for pile 2. Okay, we have blossoming abundance. And the first chakra, Archangel Michael. And one feeling card. So this person feeling right now. Naturally, I get 2. So we also have, let's see if I can move these out. Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Actually, this wants to be over here. And then blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay, so for some of you who do resonate with the third party situation, like I said already, it's only going to resonate for some of you. The fact that we had the Eight of Swords and then this Queen of Swords here, I do feel like this might be why this person isn't coming forward if they haven't. But I do feel like this person is trying to get away from this Queen of Swords energy. For the rest of you, I do feel like this person is trying to look at their feelings, which is kind of ironic because we had more feelings for their thoughts and now we're getting more thoughts for their feelings. I feel like this person is really trying to understand what they truly feel for you so that they don't make any mistakes. This King of Pentacles was on the back of the deck, and so I see this as, you know, this person has, you know, those fiery qualities. They have a lot of passion for you. They find your connection very exciting, but I do feel like they are still trying to ground themselves, which is reiterated here with this Archangel Michael. This person wants to match your Queen of Pentacles, so to speak. The Six of Pentacles always talks about, you know, wanting to be really generous, and the Two of Pentacles talks about balance. So I feel like this person, your person, is really trying to build up their finances and, you know, ground themselves, get to a place of abundance. And I do feel like this person is getting there because we also have blossoming abundance. And I see this one as how this person sees a lot of potential for your connection. And two, how they want to make a lot of money or just be very abundant physically so that they can provide for you, because that is a big energy here. I do feel like they want to provide for you, and I feel like if they didn't, they would blame themselves and they would feel really bad. So they're really trying not to make any promises that they can't keep. They want to just be able to come in and provide. And with this Two of Pentacles, I feel like this person sees how your guys' connection could help transform one another, how it could be very balanced. And I think this person really has a desire to grow with you, but maybe, you know, because we did have that Eight of Swords previously, they are anxious about coming forward, because I feel like this person kind of has the energy of oh, I'm not good enough yet, I'm not good enough yet. And it's like, and from your perspective, it's like, you were good enough, like, however long ago, you were always good enough. But, you know, it's kind of like how when maybe we work on something and, you know, we work really hard on it, but we just still feel like it's not good enough. We hold ourselves back. And I do feel like this person maybe has a hard time with self-deprecating thoughts and negative thoughts. And I do feel like this person is trying to overcome those by thinking logically about everything. And I do see that this person is really working hard to create this abundance in their life because they are very attracted to you, and they really enjoy this connection with you. I feel like they enjoy the lightheartedness of this. With the King of Wands here twice, I do feel like this person, you know, is pretty funny and enjoys just having like a lighter demeanor and not being too serious all the time. But I do think that, you know, this person might also really like to be outdoors because, you might garden or something like that. I feel like they just see you as someone very physically beautiful, and they just feel like they want this relationship to really blossom, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and look at your channeled messages from your person. So what would pile 2's person say to pile 1? Can we start over? So for some of you, you know, maybe this person is blaming themselves for some negative things that they might have said. If you guys went into separation or broke up or something like that, they're really blaming themselves for that. Pile 2's person. I have so much that I want to say to you. And yeah, right on top of the Queen of Swords. So yeah, they do desire communication. And I feel like they're trying their best, like if they are going to communicate with you. They want to speak to you logically, but also in the most nurturing manner possible. And so I feel like with that Queen of Swords there, it's like trying to be straightforward and logical, but also nurturing as well, if that makes sense. We have You Are My Everything. We also have Nobody Makes Me Feel the Way You Do. I have never felt a love so pure, deep, and true. That rhymed. And I don't have room for love right now. So for some of you that might resonate. But yeah, if you're not with this person, the reason they don't have room is because they are trying to create that abundance. They are trying to create a life that they feel like they could provide for you and also you would be proud of. This person definitely has some negative thoughts about themselves and their abilities. We have I Feel So Powerless on the back of the deck. And so I do feel like this person is really overthinking this connection, but they do still feel very strongly. And if anything bad happened in this connection, they definitely blame themselves for it. So let's go ahead and look at your charms. So pile 2's person. Okay, we have a lot of similar charms to the last pile. We have the Four of Swords, which always represents healing. We have the Door, which can often talk about, you know, closing one chapter to open another, you know, the desire to move forward in life and let go of the past. The Seahorse is all about you know, watching and waiting and trying to be patient about this connection. We also have the Princess charm, and like I said earlier with how they see you as royalty, I feel like they want to spoil you. I feel like they see you as a princess. They might even like have called you their princess before, or something of that nature. They just see you as royalty and they want to spoil you no matter what gender you are. We also have this little cross here, which to me is just, you know, I feel like this person is trying to have faith in this connection and recognize, like, if it's right, it will happen. And we have the Foot here, which makes me think of this person wanting to move forward, wanting to come forward on the right foot. And we have the Elephant here, which is always about, you know, someone wanting to stampede any obstacles that might be in their way. And normally they are successful. The Elephant is also very kind and very wise. We have the Record Player. So, you know, maybe their thoughts are kind of like a broken record. They might be ruminating about this connection or replaying memories of the past that they don't necessarily want to hear. There also could be, they might be getting some clairaudient spiritual downloads if they have psychic abilities or believe in that or recognize that about them. And with the butterfly here, they do desire transformation within this connection. They are currently working on transforming themselves, and they're really just trying to blossom into the person that they feel like you could be proud of. We also have the number 7 here. Not sure if we have any numbers. We also have the 50-cent euro. So Europe could be special to your connection. The number on the back is 2002. So 5 or 4 could have a special connection there. There's also like a guy riding a horse. So horses could have something special, or they could just have the desire to charge forward. We got a lot of letters. So we have Q, we have X, we have S, G. So Sag, I'm seeing Sag, got A, G, so they could be Sagittarius. We also have a P, and what is this guy? An O. I was also thinking socks, so this person might like the White Sox or Red Sox. Or something of that nature. So I'll give you guys a little close-up of the charms real quick. Oh wait, I think there's one I missed. Oh yeah, and this is a number 6. So we had a 7 and we had a 6. So those could have some special meanings to you guys. So okay, pile 3, I think that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to read your cards. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, all of that information is down below. If you enjoyed this video and it resonated, definitely let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching, and I hope you'll come back and see me again soon. Bye! Hey there, pile 3. If you guys chose the blue lace agate, this is your reading, and I already laid down your cards for what your person is currently thinking about this connection. So we're just going to go ahead and start. I feel like for a lot of you, this person is not in communication with you, or if it is very sparingly. We do have this Hermit here, Virgo energy really represented here. And I do think this person has had some kind of awakening about your connection. And my intuition tells me that they are realizing what the nature of this connection really is with this true love card. I feel like maybe they weren't seeing this connection clearly before, or maybe they were worried that with this Deceit card in reverse, I feel like they originally were maybe worried that this was too good to be true, or there's no way you could ever feel that way about them, or they had a hard time trusting you. They could have had their heart broken in the past. I do feel like this is someone who's maybe pretty hard on themselves, because we do have the self-esteem card. I feel like this person is trying to really work themselves up and trying to become very, confident in themselves. I do feel like this person is really represented in this Pentacle energy. And this self-esteem card. I do feel like they are trying to build up their finances, or just gain some more stability. I feel like they are maybe not really proud of the place that they're in life right now. And I feel like they're not incredibly intuitive with this Archangel Metatron, which I always look at that and I want to say Megatron. And it makes me think of a robot. I think it's a very weird name. But yeah, they have a hard time thinking intuitively about this connection and listening to their intuition. I feel like they try more than anything to be very practical, and I do feel like they want to like flirt with you and kind of be playful with you, but I do feel like you are represented as this Queen of Swords. I feel like whatever may have happened in the past with you guys, either something happened in the past where you kind of, you know, became very firm with them and, you know, kind of spoke your truth and didn't put any emotion into it, and you were just like, your words might have cut them a little bit, and so they might be fearful of coming forward. With this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and I'm just gonna say right now, like, even if you did say anything, I don't think you did anything wrong. I just feel like this person is really sensitive, especially with his self-esteem card, and they couldn't handle the truth. Like, literally, like, they couldn't handle the truth. And now that they've kind of taken that time to retreat and assess what they thought might have been deceitful or too good to be true, they've had that awakening and they're starting to understand what the nature of this connection really is. And I feel like they do think about coming forward, but they want to reach this King of Pentacles status. I do feel like they're very practical and they find their worth in the 3D. And so they might have a much harder time realizing some important information because they're not as intuitive, and they might be, you know, very practical, and they might try to find an explanation for any type of sign that spirit might be giving them. But I do feel like they think about coming forward and offering you some kind of commitment, but I think they recognize right now that they're not the most stable and they're still not done kind of healing and clearing out this energy. And I think part of them worries that you might not, that you might reject them. And I feel like their self-esteem can't handle rejection. I do feel like there's this energy of coming crawling back for some of you. And I think that they are really like, they might not want to swallow their pride and do that, but I feel like they are really thinking about it because they are acknowledging that, you know, this is a very special connection, and they do think that this is true love and that this is a very special romance and connection that you guys have. So signs have a lot of earth here, and Virgo, especially represented with the Hermit. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Virgus does not exist. And then air represented here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And yeah, so air and earth really represented here. So let's go ahead and look at their current feelings for you. So we've seen what they think. Now let's see how they feel. Okay, and we are going to use a different deck for the tarot. All right, so what is pile 2's person? Pile 3. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I like literally in pile 1, I was calling pile 1 pile 3. I was calling pile 2 pile 1. I am not with it tonight. Ugh. Okay, what is pile 3's person feeling for them? Okay. So we do have the 8 of Swords in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. What is pile 3's person feeling for this connection? Okay, which way is this? Let go. We have the Lovers. This pile 3's person. We have the Knight of Cups. And then on the back of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So I'll just call out signs real quick. More Gemini energy showing up here. We've got more earth. We've got some water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And we have a little bit of fire. So, and we have fire and we have air. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Gemini, which Gemini is the biggest one represented here. And yeah, Aquarius and Libra. I don't know why I'm struggling with Libra today. I was doing that in another pile. So all signs represented here. And that's a good sign because I feel like this person is really trying to approach this situation from all aspects, if that makes sense. Okay. Pile 3's person feeling for pile 3. We have free yourself, pile 3's, and okay, I had too many pop out, so I'm gonna reshuffle pile 3's person. Feeling for pile 3. We have release your ex. So, you know, maybe they have not come forward yet because they haven't healed from a past connection, or maybe you haven't. I mean, we have free yourself and release your ex. So I do feel like, you know, this person is ready to be done with that. Okay, so we have happy family in reverse and victory on the back of the deck. And we'll get one more feeling card. This person feeling, oh my gosh. Okay, I had way too many pop out. So what is pile 3's person feeling? Pile 3, once again, too many. Pile 3's person, what are they feeling? Okay. And adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay, so I definitely feel like your person definitely has had a rougher past and maybe has some messy, you know, family issues or something of that nature. I do feel like this person is really desiring to get out of like any anxiety that they may be feeling about this connection. And I also feel like that with you being represented as the Queen of Swords in the last pile, that you might have the ability to talk through a lot of their anxious feelings with them, and I think that's something they really admire. And with this Page of Wands here, I feel like they have a lot of enthusiasm for this connection, and they kind of lose it when it, not because of you, but because of things going on in their family life. Like, I feel like they get maybe insecure, and they're like, oh, I would never want this person to have to see this or have to deal with this. It's very possible that, you know, this could even be a kid or, you know, family members in general. I do feel like, you know, they might have some family issues that they have to deal with. And it's very possible, you know, especially if they were with someone in the past and, you know, if they have kids together or something like that, if that, you know, they could be like not trying to interfere with this connection, but that energy could just be a lot to handle, and they might just want to kind of get away from it. I feel like they don't feel like they're in control of their own life. I feel like they feel like they have to be speaking, like not speaking, but like serving other people. But with this victory and this adversity card here, especially underneath the Lovers, I do feel like this person has a desire to be victorious within this connection and really come together. I feel like this person sees you as, you know, their ultimate partner, the yin to their yang, the peanut butter to their jelly, the bees to their knees. Like, just, you know, you hold this key to their heart. And I feel like they do want to give you some kind of romantic offer, some romantic message, but they're being patient. They recognize that they want to get here. They want to overcome kind of all of this heavy energy so that they can really align with this union. Oh, sorry, I was burping. It's kind of gross. With this release your ex, the time has come to clear your energy. So I like really don't feel like they're hung up on this person at all. If this is like someone from their past, I just feel like, you know, for whatever reason, they may come back into the picture a lot. It could be because they have children together, or, you know, for some of you, it's just maybe they're stuck in like some kind of program together, or, I feel like they are not fully able, they could work together. I don't know what the case might be, but like, I just feel like they don't really want this energy in their life. And I feel like they think that they can at some point get out of it and get away from it. But it's kind of muddling their life. I feel like it's making them really anxious. It's making them not want to subject you to any of that, because that can be very, I mean, that's like really heavy energy to deal with, honestly. And you know, and it's totally unfair to you and your person if this past energy, whether it's a family member, whether it's an ex, whatever the case may be, I do feel like this person has overcome a lot in their life, and I feel like they recognize that they can overcome this too. And even if they haven't overcome a lot, I feel like your connection has inspired them to want to free themselves, to release themselves from this negative energy, because they want victory in this connection. They see you as their person. They see you as the person that they want to, you know, explore life with. They want this happy family upright. They don't want it in reverse, because I do feel like this person is very caring in general, and they like more family oriented, and I feel like, you know, they want to create a happy family, possibly with you, because they might have grown up in a family situation that was not so great or not very happy. And I feel like that could partially be why they suffer from, you know, self-deprecation, low self-esteem. I feel like they never got the support that they really needed growing up, and I feel like you have provided that in a way that nobody else has, and they really appreciate you and really admire you for that. So let's get into your channel messages and see what your person would say to you if they could. So what would pile three's person say to pile three? Bunch almost falling out there. Oof. So we have, I promise I have changed. So there's that adversity coming through. You're freeing yourself, releasing your ex. They're trying to change this energy in their life. And we did have, oh, and we had that awakening. So, you know, that is heavy, heavy change coming in. And look, I promise I've changed and you've changed me. So yeah, you are very special to them. And there's also, I'm tired of arguing. So I do feel like, you know, with that happy family card, I feel like they have to fight so many people in their life, and they don't want to. And, you know, I feel like they appreciate that they don't have to deal with that same thing with within your connection, and they really like you. I miss our friendship, and I'm afraid of losing myself. And, you know, that makes sense more so with that Virgo energy. And I feel like they're really realizing the strength of this connection. And we'll get one more. We also have, I miss our deep talks. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I do feel like you are very good at just conversing with people, and you might be the type of person who, you know, in a group setting, it's like you do fine, but I feel like you might be the type of person where you really shine when it comes to one-on-one chats. For some of you, you might have a placements in the 3rd house or the 7th house or the 2nd house. I just feel like there's a lot of strong communication, or the 11th. That's what I'm getting. I know I just named like 4 of the houses, but I was just kind of getting all of those for that. But I feel like, you know, this person is really trying to find themselves so that they can come to you, because I feel like they maybe don't have the best idea of who they really are, because their perception of themselves is very distorted from whatever has gone on in their past and whatever they've had to deal with. But I feel like they really connected with you in a way that they have not connected with other people. I feel like they really enjoy the intellectual connection you guys have. And I feel like this person truly feels understood by you, and they really like that they feel like they can talk to you about anything. And I think they really miss you if you're not talking to them. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your charms. So we have the guitar here, the electric guitar to be specific. So you might hear this messages in music, or one or both of you could just really like music. We have the message in the bottle here. So I feel like this person has a desire to communicate with you, to give you some kind of message. They have something that they want to say to you. And then we have the moon. So this is always a sign that there are still things that are yet to unfold. They're still feeling a little unsure of the future, but I feel like they have hopes. But I do feel like there are some things that they want to tell you that maybe they didn't before. We also have the cage here, which I feel like goes to show, you know, it's interesting that we have this kind of corral here, and then we have the cage. I do feel like this person feels very trapped in their current situation, and they want to get out of it. Then we have this charm, which always reminds me of the 6 of Cups. So, you know, that's always representative of soulmates. And then we have that butterfly here, which talks about transformation. And so I feel like that's more confirmation that your person is changing and really desires reconciliation. You know, they want to get rid of that past energy so that they can go into something new. And then we have I love autumn, so it's very possible that you could get some kind of communication in autumn. And then we have the blessed charm, and so I feel like this person feels truly lucky to know you. And on top of that, with this angel here, I feel like this is a sign that this connection is blessed. You know, it's divinely guided, it's being protected, and this connection has a special purpose in both of your lives, and you may not understand what it is yet, but you will at some point. And then we have the harp, and so the harp always makes me think, I feel like this person sees you as an angel. They might call you their angel. They might see you honestly as a bit of a lifesaver in their life. I feel like you've been one of the few people that they really feel like they could open up to and talk to. And so I feel like you really have a special place in this person's heart. And then with this duck here, you know, I always think of trying to get your ducks in a row, trying to get your ish together so that you can come forward. And with this shoe, I always think of like Cinderella, and you know, I feel like this person sees you as their perfect fit, and they don't really see anyone else. They might have kept some mementos, like if you ever left something of yours with them, they might have kept it and never told you, just so that they could have a little reminder of you. We have 2 5s here, so the month of May could be significant, so that's more Taurus energy. And we did have Pisces with the moon. And then we have the letter P and the yellowish charm, which once again reminds me of the solar plexus chakra and makes me think of an intellectual connection. And I feel like that's something that your person really likes about this connection. So I'll hold these up a little bit so you can see them a little closer. But that is all I have for you guys today. Pile 3, thank you so much for letting me read your cards and charms and watching this all the way through. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, that information is down below. I really appreciate all of you guys so much. If it resonated, definitely let me know down in the comments, and of course like and subscribe so I can keep making videos like this. I know I already said thank you and I appreciate you, but you know, just saying it once again, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day or night, and I hope that you will come back and visit me again soon. Bye.